Well, it is helpful to know that the rate is just determined upon the concentration of the alkyl halide. K times the concentration of the alkyl halide. So these are classic E1 reactions or dehydration reactions mostly, which we'll talk about in a separate video. But for this video, I just want you to know the mechanism and what will produce an E1 reaction. Well, most of the time you'll see water, and behind this idea, E1 reactions will occur usually in tertiary alkyl halides, but secondary is also possible in the presence of a weak base. Right? Water is weak. This is a tertiary alkyl halide, so you could imagine this being crowded. Water is a weak base, and so what will happen is that this bromine will leave first. In the first step of the mechanism, the bromine will leave. You'll get an intermediate that looks like this, with a form of +1 charge right there. All right, and now simply water now comes in, act as a base. All right, we have two hydrogens here. Act as a base, comes in, take out that hydrogen, kicks out these bonds, and you get your neutral alkene. All right. So the main thing with E1 reactions you should know is that there's two steps. You have a slow step and a fast step. The slow step is forming that carbocation intermediate. That leaving group has to leave first before the base could come in and basically take off hydrogen and form that double carbon to carbon double bond. How about this one? Once you're given a molecule like this, and we took this and reacted with ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide is a weak base. So what will happen? In the first step of the mechanism, the alkyl halide will leave. You could see that it's very crowded. There's no way this could act as a nucleophile right now. So we have to form a carbocation intermediate. And we get an intermediate that looks something like this, with a form of +1 charge located at this carbon here. All right. And the last step in the mechanism, ammonium hydroxide comes in, acts as a base, takes all these hydrogen, kicks all the electrons there, and you get your neutral product to be something like this. Your neutral product to be something like this. So this is all we need to know about E1 reactions. Now in a separate video, I'll address this idea of dehydration reactions, which are classic E1 reactions.